Everyone, I'm Pratham, another crazy member of Ignited Medicos. Today, we are going to study about the muscles of gluteal region. The muscles of gluteal region are divided to two groups: the major muscles, which are placed superficially, and the minor muscles, which are placed deeply. There are four major muscles: gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, and tensor fasciae latae. They are mainly involved in abduction and medial rotation of thigh. The minor muscles, which are six in number, include piriformis, superior and inferior gemelli, obturator internus, quadratus femoris, and obturator externis. Their main function involves lateral rotation of thigh and also help to stabilize the hip joint. So, we'll start with the major muscles. The first one is gluteus maximus.
Gluteus maximus muscle. It is the largest muscle of the body and also the most superficial muscle of the gluteal region. And insertion of gluteus maximus muscle. The gluteus maximus muscle originates from the outer slope of dorsal segment of iliac crest. As you can see here, it also originates from the posterior gluteal line, from the posterior part of gluteal surface of ilium behind the posterior gluteal line, the dorsal surface of lower part of sacrum, side of coccyx and sacrotuberous ligament. Coming to the insertion, the deep fibers of the lower part of this muscle are inserted into the gluteal tuberosity. This is the gluteal tuberosity of femur. And the greater part of the muscle is inserted into the iliotibial tract. Gluteus maximus muscle. This gluteus maximus muscle is innervated by inferior gluteal nerve. And coming to the actions, it is the chief extensor of thigh at hip joint. Other actions also include lateral rotation and abduction of thigh. Coming to the second muscle, the gluteus medius. Gluteus medius muscle originates from the gluteal surface of the ilium between anterior and posterior gluteal lines. Coming to the insertion, the gluteus medius muscle is inserted into the greater trochanter of the femur on its oblique ridge on a lateral surface. Gluteus medius muscle is innervated by superior gluteal nerve and its actions include abduction of hip joint. The next muscle is gluteus minimus. This gluteus minimus muscle originates from the gluteal surface of the ilium between anterior and inferior gluteal lines. This minimus muscle inserts into the greater trochanter of the femur into a ridge on the anterior surface. Minimus muscle. This muscle is innervated by superior gluteal nerve, and coming to the actions, it is the abductor of hip joint and also helps in internal rotation of femur. To the last major muscle, the tensor fasciae lata. Tensor fasciae lata originates from the outer lip of the anterior part of the iliac crest and it inserts into the iliotibial tract. This muscle is innervated by superior gluteal nerve and its actions include abduction and also help to stabilize the hip and knee joints. Coming to the minor muscles, the first one is piriformis. This is the piriformis muscle. It originates from the pelvic surface of the sacrum of the middle three pieces by three digitations. Coming to the insertion, the rounded tendon of the piriformis is inserted into the apex of the greater trochanter of the femur. This piriformis muscle is innervated by ventral rami of S1 and S2.
and its actions include lateral rotation of thigh at hip joint. The next muscle is gemellus superior. This is gemellus superior. It originates from the posterior surface of the ischial spine of bony pelvis. This gemellus superior muscle inserts into the medial surface of the greater trochanter of the femur. The next muscle is gemellus inferior. The gemellus inferior muscle originates from the lower part of lesser sciatic notch and also from the upper part of ischial tuberosity. It inserts into the medial surface of the greater trochanter of the femur just like gemellus superior, and it is supplied by nerve to quadratus femoris, and its actions include lateral rotation of thigh. The next muscle, obturator internus. Internus. It originates from the pelvic surface of the obturator membrane, the pelvic surface of body of ischium and ischial tuberosity. Internus inserts into the medial surface of the greater trochanter of the femur. It is supplied by nerve to obturator internus, and its actions include lateral rotation of thigh at hip joint. The next muscle is quadratus femoris. Quadratus femoris muscle originates from the upper part of the outer border of the ischial tuberosity. This quadratus femoris muscle inserts into the quadrate tubercle and the area below it. This quadratus femoris muscle is supplied by nerve to quadratus femoris, and its action is lateral rotation of thigh at hip joint. Coming to the clinical correlation, we have Trendelenburg sign, sciatic nerve block, and piriformis syndrome. In Trendelenburg sign, the superior gluteal nerve is injured. As a result, the gluteus medius and minimus of one side are paralyzed. Hence, the pelvis sags on the healthy side if the foot is off the ground. As a result, the person walks with lurching gait. Next, intramuscular injections are always given in the upper lateral quadrant of the gluteus medius muscle to prevent damage to the sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve block. It is blocked when an anesthetic agent is injected a few centimeters below the midpoint of the line joining posterior superior iliac spine and upper border of greater trochanter. Piriformis syndrome. It is a clinical condition caused due to compression of sciatic nerve by the piriformis. It commonly seen in ice skaters and cyclists who require excessive use of gluteal muscles. So today we have studied the major and minor muscles of gluteal region along with its clinical correlation. Thank you.